Hi everyone, thanks for checking out this week's edition of the Startup Rundown. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kevin Dahl and I've been living and working in and around Calgary's tech scene for the last 15 plus years. I'm currently an advisor with Platform Calgary and I'm also a co-founder of a startup called Everywork, a platform for people to discover and book co-working spaces, kind of like Airbnb for co-working. Every weekend I scour the interwebs looking for cool events happening in Calgary. My goal is that in 5 minutes or less, which is about as much time as it takes you to floss your teeth, I can give you a rundown of all the cool events that are happening in Calgary. With so much happening these days, I can't wait to see you at one of these events. Let's dive in. This week, kicking us off, we've got a couple more interesting events happening as part of the Alberta Yield Ag Tech and Ag Food program. The first one is Tuesday morning and features a panel of ag investors sharing their thoughts and experiences around startup investment strategies. You can hear from the likes of McRock Capital, Finisterre, NPC, BDC, and AVAC. The second is Wednesday morning, and the focus is on government funding for startups in the ag space. We've got people from Emissions Reduction Alberta, ARDAR, Alberta Innovates, IRAP, and MyTax joining our panel to share what their funding programs are up to and how they can help you advance your startup. Also happening Wednesday morning is the Chamber of Commerce's Future of Industry event series. This one is focused on transportation and logistics. Calgary is uniquely positioned in this space, so I'm sure it'll be an interesting conversation about how we can leverage Calgary as a hub on the prairies to give us a competitive advantage into the future. Also Wednesday morning, there's another great local founder being highlighted on Peer Guidance's Telling It Like It Is live stream. This week they have Janet Rieger, founder and CEO of True Angle Medical. Dr. Rieger is a global leader in functional outcome assessments related to head and neck disorders, and True Angle's product, Mobility, is an under-the-chin sensor to help people complete their swallowing exercises at home. Thursday evening, we have 321's Growth Academy with their second Growth Snack Workshop. This time, it's all about your ICP. If you aren't familiar with that term, it's your ideal customer profile. One of the biggest reasons startups fail to find success is they cast a net too wide when it comes to their customers. By getting more focused and zeroing in on who your ideal customer profile is, you increase the likelihood that you'll actually cut through the noise and reach them. Friday, Rainforest Alberta and Bow Valley College are hosting a fireside chat with Greg Horowitz, co-author of the book The Rainforest, The Secret to Building the Next Silicon Valley. He'll be interviewed by our very own Jim Gibson, Calgary's very own Jim Gibson, who is one of the founders of Thin Air Labs and who's also heading up SAIT's new School of Advanced Digital Technology. Jim was also one of the key instigators who helped launch the Rainforest Alberta initiative a few years ago. This is going to be a great event as Jim and Greg explore how the pillars of our ecosystem are optimized by social behaviors. If you haven't read Greg's book, you absolutely should, as it lays the foundation for understanding what's happening in Calgary's tech community today. So we're building trust, we're encouraging diversity, and really promoting collaboration to grow the ecosystem. Last but not least, this weekend is the Techstars Startup Weekend Online Alberta. If you've never heard or experienced a startup weekend, it's a really cool concept. Basically, over the course of the weekend, participants pitch ideas, meet new people, form teams, validate their idea, and even build prototypes. The best part is all the ideas have to be brand new, so you never know what amazing things are going to be built. And it all culminates Sunday night with pitching and winner-take-all pitch competition. There are way too many humans involved to list, awesome humans involved to list, so you'll have to check out the link in my post to read it for yourself, but spoiler alert, it's a seriously impressive list. That's all I have on my rundown for this week. Wow, it was a busy one. So as always, I'm sure there are other events and workshops that I've missed, so if you're aware of one, please throw the details in a comment and we'll make sure to promote it to the community. That wraps things up for this week. Thanks again for watching. I'm Kevin Dahl, and that was your Startup Rundown.